Are there any surprises that you have seen kind of time and time again where the founder is just like, okay, that was unexpected?
One is um, surprises that are on the legal side. Things they've done that might come back to haunt them at the fundraising stage that they really just weren't expecting. So, a lot of times, for instance, there are issues. People will you get good advice that look, you form an LLC when you're starting out, and you can always convert it later to a C corp if a VC wants you to, and that's true. The problem is how far down the road do you get with that LLC, and what all have you done? So that's one thing where, I've seen again and again where, an LLC that's kind of carried on for a long time and raised money in that LLC, and then you go to convert it, and there's just like a host of tax traps, and some of them just don't can't fix, and it's just there's going to be consequences there. And you also just haven't modeled out, how all that stuff's going to convert, and you end up looking at that cap table, pro forma cap table, as they say, in connection with a term sheet, and you say, "Well, I am taking a hell of a lot more dilution than I thought I was going to be." You factor in things like the option pools and all that stuff, and you can end up with a lot less of the company than you were hoping at an early stage, at a seed or an A round, And so, adjusting expectations, I think, at that point, and just understanding what you're getting into is important.